Hi Taurus, and welcome to your February 2018 general tarot reading. So I hope this finds you well. I'm just shuffling the cards. Please give me clear signs for the sign of Taurus for February 2018, please, okay? So, what lies behind you? Knight of Discs, okay? With the Seven of Swords, okay? I'm already getting a picture here. What you most want is the Lover's card. What's helping you get what you want is the Knight of Cups. I think that this is pretty self-evident. There'll always be challenges, Taurus. I think you know that of any sign. Well, we all know about challenges, but okay. The challenge is the Four of Cups. Interesting challenge, guys. Page of Pentacles showing up as in what energies are turning up in your relationships. Money and work is the Four of Swords. What you cannot see coming your way is the beautiful Queen of Wands. Very interesting, guys. Soul position, Five of Swords. Don't worry about the Five of Swords. Outcome is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So the picture that I've got already, the Knight of Pentacles is very, very cautious, very slow movement forward. With the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords is one of the shadow cards. And what I mean by that is a sort of lurking energy, not sure whether to go forward, go back. So we remain in this sort of gateway, in this sort of limbo energy. All the sevens represent a limbo. But when I say being in the shadows, there might be an energy of not fully going forward, or someone's not fully coming forward to you. There's a lot of cautiousness going on here, Taurus, regarding probably a relationship matter, okay? Because what you most want is the Lover's card, and what's helping you get the Lovers is the Knight of Cups. This is about some sort of emotional offer coming your way, okay? Your challenge is the Four of Cups. That's an interesting card to show up for you, Taurus, okay? My least favourite card, I'm going to tell you that, and not because it's a bad card, but this cup's been offered to you. The Knight of Cups is what's bringing it. He's riding right. The gift and the challenge are almost the same energy. So you're staring at this cup. In fact, there's nothing else you can do apart from stare at this cup. It's taking up all your time and all your energy. But for some reason, Taurus, you're not moving to pick it up. So why is Taurus not moving to pick this cup up? That's why I find it very, very frustrating card, because of the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is another card, like, it's about communication, but maybe this is communication that's got a bit of an issue, guys, because the Five of Swords is coming up at a soul position, which can be about communication. You know, when you get lost in a way of communicating that's that's causing harm, it's almost some of you might be lost with another person in a difficult communication cycle. Okay, bear with me. Now, who's showing up in your relationships is the Page of Pentacles. I love all the pages, actually, because they represent new energy. The Page of Pentacles can be a young earth sign person. For a lot of you, it might be. Or it can represent an apology. The Page of Pentacles is quite a humble energy, and he can come forward trying to make amends about something. But this can be an earth sign person. Money and work, you've got the Four of Swords, which means there's not an awful lot of energy going on around your work situation. Some of you might be resting, or you're just working, but you're not trying to make anything happen. Some of you might be very tired because of your work situation. I'm getting up I'm actually picking up this relationship's more about love than anything else. Now, what you cannot see coming your way is the Queen of Wands, and I'm really, really happy to see this card coming for you, because if this is to do with relationships, this is a very passionate, very attractive, male or female, but very magnetic energy that's coming your way. Let me carry on and then I'll clarify. The Five of Swords at a soul position, I think might be about communication with this Page of Swords, okay? The Page of Swords can be quite a lurky energy. So this Knight of Cups and the Lover's card might be, there's someone that you're communicating an awful lot with, but it's not fully emerging yet. Okay, so there's a lot of communication, but nothing's really happening. It might be communication that's based on difficulty. Give me a minute, guys. Can I clarify these cards? Yeah, okay. It's with the Tower card. The Tower card I like because it breaks through any sense of a situation being stuck, okay? But I think for some of you, there's a lot of communication with someone, but you cannot quite get clarity. It's almost, they say something, you react, and there's a lot of backwards and forwards, difficult communication. But the outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. Can I clarify the Queen of Pentacles, please, with the Ace of Swords? So the Queen of Pentacles is very, very positive because you're in your own element. You've got really clear-cut boundaries and very high self-esteem with this Queen of Pentacles. And the Ace of Swords is this gift of clarity, because there's something going on with communication here with someone. What I do like is the Tower is going to bring things to light. That's what the Tower does, okay? And it might be what it's bringing to light is going to be some difficulty that you've had with someone, okay? Now, don't forget, it's the Tower that will change things, and the Ace of Swords as the outcome is about clarity, it's about vision, and it's about new beginnings. But I'm a little bit unsure what's going on with this communication. Why is there such communication problems? Yeah, because the Four of Discs, people are not being true with what they really feel. The Four of Discs is an energy but holding back feelings. Now, when we hold back our feelings, it's like having a lid on a boiling pot. And when we're not being real about what we feel, it can turn into quite explosive conversations. But what really needs to happen here, Taurus, is people need to be real about what they feel. And that's what takes the lid off the pot. And that's what starts to bring clarity. And that's what starts to bring peace and starts to bring love, okay? Now, the Tower card should be what... The Tower card will be bringing change to this. But there's two people who are guarding the hearts. It is never a very, very good position, because it's what leads to explosive conversations, when really what needs to happen is two people need to be genuine with each other, which is the Queen of Cups. I'm getting a feeling there's a lot of holding back going on here. So why is Taurus holding back? Because the Two of Wands, okay? You're a bit uncertain. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of unspoken stuff here, guys. And there's a lot of unspoken feelings between people. That is always what leads to conflict. Because it doesn't go away. It just stays. And it turns... What turns sour Love turns sour between two people when people are too nervous to be vulnerable and to be real with each other. That's what sort of can turn situations into the Five of Swords. Give me a minute, I'm going to ask for some advice for you. Because it's funny, the Queen of Wands is what you cannot see coming. Very, very passionate energy. And I read for you quite a lot, Taurus, so I can, I sort of know some of your energies. When there's an awful lot of passion, passion is heat, and people are not being genuine with how they feel, that's what creates the conflict. It's basically fundamental chemistry. Because the energy of the Queen of Wands can be explosive if people are not expressing themselves. I want to ask advice for you. Give me advice, please, for Taurus. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. This is about communication. The Knight of Swords is about communication. And the Ace of Wands is always a yes card. And look, guys, look, here is the King of Wands. This is a very strong energy. And this is what's great in the Five of Swords. It's not generally what's wrong with you and another person. It's about what's not being said. And it's because quite often the intensity is so high that we get the conflict. If this is a love reading, I think for most of you it is. It's like, all the big love sagas we get that involve all this trauma. It's probably these two figures that create it, because with great passion can come the other side of that great passion, especially if people are not being real with what they feel, which I cannot help feeling. There's people that are keeping a lid on things. Never, ever a good move. Especially as an earth sign, because you rule genuineness and realness and authenticity. There's a conversation that needs to happen here, guys. You've got all the queens, apart from the Queen of Swords, okay, which probably is what you need. You need to have a conversation with someone, or at least try to communicate what you really feel. Put down that protective barrier over your heart. I don't think the person's going to reject you, Taurus. I'd be very, very shocked if they did. But there's a feeling that there's people holding back their feelings. And I think that's what's creating the Five of Swords. There's unclear communication. A little bit complex, guys. I'm really sorry. I did my best to bring a very complex reading into a very short amount of time. My advice, go forward and communicate. It doesn't matter how the other person responds. It's about you clearing the air, and it's about you being real to you and taking it from there. Okay, Taurus, loads of love. Bye.